Biden will give the Medal of Honor to a Korean war hero during Moon's visit. President Biden will award a Korean war hero, Ralph Puckett Jr., the Medal of Honor on Friday, 7 decades after he led 51 Rangers in fighting off successive waves of enemy counterattacks after he was gravely wounded by a hand grenade. Colonel Puckett, 94, initially received a Distinguished Service Cross for his command of the 8th U.S. Army Ranger Company in November 1950. But that citation was upgraded after a campaign by a retired Army officer who believed the actions by the young lieutenant from Georgia warranted the nation's highest military honor. Mr. Biden will honor Colonel Puckett, who has also been decorated for his valor in Vietnam, during a visit to the White House by President Moon Jae-in of South Korea. It is the first time Mr. Biden has issued the medal as president, and the first time a foreign leader will be present for such a ceremony, according to White House officials. Colonel Puckett's soldiers were inspired and motivated by the extraordinary leadership and courageous example he provided, the administration said in a statement. The Korean War, a bloody and inconclusive stalemate often referred to as a forgotten war because it was fought in the shadows of World War II and Vietnam, claimed the lives of 36,574 American soldiers, along with millions of Korean and Chinese soldiers and civilians. First Lieutenant Puckett, his rank at the time, was hit in the foot by a hand grenade as he began to organize the defense of an American-controlled hill against a chaotic assault by a Chinese force that greatly outnumbered his own. But he refused medical evaluation, and darted in and out of his foxhole to rally his men, exposing himself repeatedly to danger, according to an oral history project documenting his heroism. When the Chinese finally overran the position, Lieutenant Puckett, who had been hit by mortar fire twice after his foot was nearly blown off, ordered his company to evacuate and said he wanted to be left behind. 2 Rangers ignored him and carried him behind the lines to safety. He would recover and go on to serve in Vietnam, before retiring as a colonel in 1971 as one of the most decorated combat veterans in the country's history. Editors Picks global cactus traffickers are cleaning out the desert's glimpses of a Soviet ghost town on an Arctic Norwegian isle. OnlyFans isn't just porn winking face. Continue reading the main story. During his 22-year career, he received the Distinguished Service Cross twice, as well as 2 Silver Stars for Valor, 2 Bronze Star Medals and 5 Purple Hearts. Colonel Puckett would go on to serve as an executive with Outward Bound, a nonprofit educational organization that exposes students, especially those from cities, to wilderness settings.